Greetings to all my fellow subscribers here on YouTube. Good to see you back. I decided to do a breaking news Megxit reading today. It will be all about Prince Harry's and Meghan's return to the UK. As you have noticed, I had another astonishing toldia with this news because way back in September 2024 and also in previous readings before that date, I predicted that Harry will return to the UK. And obviously this will be going on in September. His children will go to school in England and his wife Meghan will join him, as it was announced by the Telegraph today. So, breaking unexpected news for the media and the public, but I knew long before that this would happen. And I also feel that difficult times are heading towards Harry and Meghan due to this decision of relocating back to the UK. In my past readings I did on Meghan and also Harry, I saw that over a longer period of time they will split and they will divorce. I still stand by this prediction, and it will all start with this move back to the UK because obviously Meghan will be the one that will be deeply unhappy about this decision. And this will lead to a lot of turmoil in their relationship and in their marriage. So yeah, I'll start the reading now. Please make sure you give it a like if you're a fan of the royal family. Maybe you have other questions I should clarify in one of my next readings, so write them down in the comments below. And if you want to have a private reading, I'm open again for private readings, so check the description box and send me an email. I will give you all the information you need on how to book a reading with me. And let's get started. I already meditated on the couple. And now let's check into Harry's energies first. What do the cards have to tell us about his feeling concerning relocating to England? I believe they're moving to London. So what is Harry feeling when it comes to this decision? Yeah, this is a very good card. It talks about culmination, wealth, inheritance, stability, family, success, abundance, permanence, and retirement. So he's been hoping to one day come back to England. You see this castle in the back of the image and a lot of coins here. So it's all about gaining back his financial stability and taking advantage of the titles he has as a prince in England, as Prince Harry. He wants to get back into the circle of abundance connected to the British royals. And he has been feeling a lot of instability, especially when it comes to financial matters when he moved to the United States. And now he sees hope again for success and, yeah, as I said, wealth. And also he's somehow proud of his family, of the things that are traditional for the British royals, and he wants to get back into this old surrounding. He missed it a lot during his time in the United States. So what about Meghan? What are her feelings concerning... This card flipped out immediately. We got the Death card in reverse. So her feelings concerning moving back to England are inability to move forward, fear of beginnings, repeating negative patterns, resisting change and dependency. So she's highly fearful of making this move She's concerned about things happening to her again. While she was in England, she had very negative experiences, unfortunately. That's what she told everyone in the media and on her social platforms. And there's a lot of resistance from her side when it comes to going back to the UK. And this will obviously also be not good for her state of mind and lead to depression. I wanted to clarify the card, and the King of Cups flew out, also in reverse. It talks about bad advice, scheming, fraud, an alcoholic or drug addict, one who looks out only for himself. So you see here the astonishing separation of vibes Harry and his wife have at this point in time. Harry is happy and confident. He's happy to rejoin the British royals. He wants to get back to his old way of living and to traditions. And Meghan, she's fearful. She's very negative about this decision. She doesn't want it, obviously. And there's a lot of toxicity around her, which I see, by the way, in all my Meghan Markle videos. Please check them out. I did a few of them in the past, and they all talk about her falling and her hitting a wall. So all her dreams and wishes will come to an end one day. Obviously, what I still sense is that she will lose Harry. The move to the United Kingdom will not be a happy decision for her. It will be the start of a lot of difficulties in their marriage. And what I also feel is every time she can, she will fly back to the United States and spend time there. Yeah, and she will continue spreading bad news about the royal family. That's what I also feel. So what will happen in the next few months? Please show me a card. What will happen after relocating to London this year? We got the moon, intuition, illusions, dreams, vagueness, anxiety, fear, insecurity. Past conditioning affects present behavior. Things are not what they seem. So, very dark energies around this marriage right now. This relocation will bring a lot of misunderstandings, fear, and also falling back into old habits and past conditionings that were very negative in this couple relationship. So one more card. We got the Knight of Pentacles, patience, perseverance, unexpected source of money, trustworthy, hardworking people, someone who perseveres to reach a goal. So Harry and Meghan will try everything to deal with this new life and maybe look for some kind of work to make money. They want to show up as reliable people. But I feel this is a very weak energy. What will happen? We got the Fool, innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, lack of commitment, and new beginnings. I feel this is mainly Meghan's vibe I'm picking up right now. She's not willing to live a life in the UK. She wants to go back to the United States in the long run. What I see here is that Harry will try to be trustworthy and reliable to his responsibilities as an royal. He wants to follow the traditions that were inherited to him and that He was brought up as a child, but Meghan is not willing to commit to all this. She shows a lack of commitment, a deep unhappiness with these cards here, the Death card in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. She will leave Harry, or she will be forced out of the United Kingdom by the royal family for some reason. There's a change in her life in the future. She will not be together with Harry. That's what I sensed all along, because there is deep toxicity around her, also fraud and false news she's spreading out into the world. And one day she will be all alone, standing there as a fool and needing to lead a life on her own, because she will not have the back of the royal family any longer, and especially not from Harry. So let's pull a card from the Gypsy Tarot for Harry concerning this decision of moving back to the UK. We got number 3. Wow, this couldn't be more significant and more precise. We got the House. Denotes success in all ventures. Present condition is unpleasant. The future will be happy and prosperous. Also predicts marriage. In this case, I feel, as I said, Harry is very joyful when it comes to moving back to London. He wants back his old home, his old surroundings. Also, he wants to make amends with his brother. That's what I feel. There have been a lot of misunderstandings, and he's happy to get back home again. So what about Meghan? What is it with her relocating to the UK? Yeah. We got lightning, denotes surprise, disagreeable in accordance to distance. So she's obviously having an issue with moving back to the United Kingdom. She'd rather stay in America, and that's where she will go back in the long run alone. I told you many times there's a separation waiting for Harry and Meghan in the future. Harry's meant to be in the United Kingdom, and Meghan will not be happy there. She will go back to the US, and yeah, it's astonishing that my cards always reflect the clairvoyant visions I already have beforehand. My cards never let me down. They're straight to the point. So this Brexit and coming back to the UK now will be the start of difficult times for Harry and Meghan. Expect them to have a breakup. Expect them to be in the headlines with negative and bad revealings about their marriage, especially from Meghan's side. She will put a lot of fake news out there and put herself in the spotlight with gossip news that aren't true at all. And this will lead to this separation of the two. So write me in the comments what you think about today's reading. My cards showed you a clear picture of what will happen in the next month and years to follow for this couple. I will do more readings on them as soon as they have relocated to the UK. But yeah, expect another. Told you this will be a breakup situation in the long run. And I'm glad you joined me for today's royal reading. If you want me to do a reading on Prince William, Princess Catherine, or King Charles, write it down in the comments. Also, if you have particular questions you want me to answer in a British royal reading, write them down also. Give this video a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm pretty accurate. My community tab will show you. So yeah, have a good one and goodbye.